Hi, I've been playing a lot of Ret Paladin in the War Within beta, mostly in Mythic Plus, and I have been having a ton of fun. I want to give you guys my impressions of the spec, if it's worth your time in the War Within. Expansion's a little over a month away, so we've got a solid idea of how it's looking. Gonna quickly cover hero talents, changes to the class overall, and how it's feeling to play, just my overall thoughts for it. If you guys have any questions though, or want to share your thoughts, leave them down below. Let's start with the hero talents. Both Herald of the Sun and Templar are pretty damn cool and incredibly fun to play in my opinion. In terms of performance too, right now, they rock. This is the beta, so that's subject to change with tuning, of course, but both choices give you a great damage profile. Templar is the cooler of the two for me. Absolutely love Hammer of Light, which is our main new damage ability that transforms our Wake of Ashes after we use it to summon a powerful hammer to smash down on enemies that hits so freaking hard. One of the top 3 damage abilities every key I did on the beta. Shake the Heavens and Zealous Vindication calls down Empyrean Hammers after casting Hammer of Light, and this gets benefited by a bunch of other stuff in our hero talents tree. We also have Hammerfall, which makes Templar's Verdict and Divine Storm to call down more Empyrean Hammers on targets. We're basically just smacking enemies with light hammers constantly. It feels incredibly satisfying to play. We've got Sacrosanct Crusade, not sure if I said that right, to give us a little barrier when we cast Wake of Ashes and Hammer of Light to heal us, which is a great bonus to our survivability, and holy crap, do I love Unrelenting Charger. It may seem small, but it gives our Divine Steed an extra 2 seconds and additional 30% burst of movement speed for the first few seconds, which is so nice to get out of shit. Oh my gosh. Herald of the Sun pumps out some damage. Oh my gosh. Its damage profile is more focused on holy damage on targets and not quite as interactive as Templar, but still super fun to play in my opinion. The main passive ability we get is Dawnlight. Makes it so when we cast Wake of Ashes, our next 2 holy power spending abilities cause radiant damage on the targets over 8 seconds and spreads to other nearby targets. Second Sunrise causes Hammer of Wrath and Divine Storm to have a 15% chance to cast again at lower effectiveness, but feels super sweet when it pops off in succession. We also have Aurora gives us Divine Purpose, which has a chance to make our next holy power ability free and do more damage. This is also really nice. Sun's Avatar is pretty damn cool as well. Basically, you get linked to targets affected by Dawnlight during Avenging Wrath to radiate more damage. A lot of the rest of the tree adds more holy dot damage, increases our crit and haste, and even gives us a little movement speed increase with Will of the Dawn. This tree is definitely more background gameplay focused, but definitely performs, and having extra cast sometimes for your spenders feels solid. Our tier set is simple like most classes in the War Within, but it's pretty solid. 2 set increases Blade of Justice damage by 15% and Wake of Ashes damage by 10%, and our 4 set makes it so after we use Wake of Ashes, it increases our damage done by 10% for 8 seconds. This works great with a talent like Radiant Glory, which replaces Avenging Wrath, and we get it instead every time we press Wake of Ashes, or even a chance when we spend Holy Power. So nice to have. Love this talent with our tier set for the War Within. We basically have the same utility and defenses we've had in Dragonflight, which is not a bad thing. We've got great survivability and awesome group utility to survive difficult shit with Divine Shield, Bop, Sack for others, Lay on Hands, Off Heals, and our hero talents buff our survivability even more. Don't think we're in a bad place in Dragonflight, and it's not changing in the War Within at all. Honestly, out of the 7 or 8 specs I've played so far on the beta, I've had some of the most fun with Ret Paladin. It's durable, it's forgiving, has damage and cooldowns for basically every pull. It does great damage, but this could change with tuning as you guys know, but right now it's performing really well. I really enjoy both of the hero talent option choices for Ret, and I think they fit Ret Paladin great in my opinion, which I can't say for a lot of other specs that I've played so far. Herald of the Sun gives us a holy dot damage option that does great if you're not on top of the target all the time and performs well in single target in AoE. Templar is very satisfying to play. Getting to smack enemies with hammers that crit for a ton is a blast. Seeing those big damage numbers is sick. For now, I love them both. Excited to see how well they perform when we hit live, but looking great so far. If you're looking for a very versatile and forgiving melee for the War Within, I think Ret is going to be a great option and one of the main specs, if not my main so far, going into this expansion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll have a lot more videos covering different specs and classes and more for the War Within, so hit that sub button and keep an eye out for those. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.